is up, YouTube? DG Whips are back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about tuning your G35 and your 350Zs and even your G37s and 370Zs, pretty much anything with a VQ, how to tune it, what route you should take, what are the cons, what are the pros, how much does it cost, which route can you take, all the above. I'm going to go over all of it for you, and that way you can decide which route you should take, what's going to be the most cost effective for you, and what's going to help you reach your goals when it comes to tuning your G35. Before I start this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. I got some big plans going on, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So I just want to apologize, it is so dusty under here. I haven't wiped this down clean in a minute, but I do want to say, before you think about tuning your car, make sure everything is mechanically sound. You don't want any oil leaks, you don't want any timing issues or bad belts or vacuum leaks. You don't want anything that's going to inhibit your car's performance and possibly cause catastrophic damage later on. Make sure everything is taken care of first. You want your car to be basically in 100% shape before you tune your car. Your car's reliability is the most important, so make sure that gets taken care of first before anything. Second of all, before you tune your car, you do want to get a couple mods first. You don't want to tune it just stock, otherwise you're not going to really do much. You do want to get an intake. Now, I've had this eBay intake for a few years and no issues with it. It works. I also have a Motordyne 5/16 Plenum spacer. For those of you guys that don't know my car already, this is a key mod for G35s and 350Zs. These plenums are very restrictive, and these actually lift it up in order to allow more airflow and even airflow into all the cylinders. And you will notice the difference after slapping that on, I promise you, even before tune. And then last but not least, you do need an exhaust. Your exhaust is very restrictive from factory, so make sure you open it up with a bigger exhaust, or you make it true dual like I did. I still don't have exhaust tips yet, don't roast me please, but mine is a custom true dual exhaust with Motordyne arc pipes and MagnaFlow resonators and stock headers. So now that you have these mods, you want to get it tuned. So what ways can you get tuned? So one of the routes you can take is you can actually take your ECU out and mail it to Z1 Motorsports or Osiris or whatever company does tuning, whichever you prefer. They will actually tune your ECU for you. You just got to tell them what mods you have, exactly what you're running, injectors, all that, and they will tune it for you, and then they will mail you your ECU back. This is actually the cheapest option for what I've seen. And so if you can go without your car for a few weeks, because obviously your car's not going to go anywhere without an ECU, right? This is a good route to take if you need to be budget friendly. I believe this only costs like $200 to go this route, which for a tune, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. That slaps pretty hard. Now, the second route that you can take is called an e-tune. Now, this is the route I took personally, so I can tell you a little more about this. So for an e-tune, you're gonna need a laptop that is not a Mac laptop. I'm sorry, all you Apple fanboys, but you're gonna need like a Windows laptop, and then you're gonna need to buy the software, which I believe is like $500, and that's gonna come with the Osiris cable. And that will actually hook straight up into your OBD2 port, and you can connect your computer to your OBD2. I used to have it on me to show you, but it's at the house and I don't feel like going back and getting it. But yeah, $500 for the program and cable. And then what you're gonna actually do is you're gonna log your data yourself from your computer. You're gonna do a few pulls, third gear, you're gonna let it idle for a little bit. You're gonna get a whole bunch of data for your car, and then you're gonna send the data to your tuner, to Z1 Motorsports. I believe the tuner over there is named John. I don't know if there's multiple tuners, but that was the only one that I was talking to when I got mine tuned. And then another $100 or so, and they will tune your car for you. And he did charge me an extra $50 for the girdles and pops that I get. My car will shoot flames. I just have to two-step very high. That's another thing. If you want two-step or anti-lag, you want burnout mode, launch control, all that good stuff, you're gonna need the ARC license, and that's an extra $100. So just keep that in mind. And there's kind of no reason to tune your car without the ARC license, to be honest with you. Otherwise, it's pointless. You can get rev limiting maps, you can get fuel economy modes, and a whole bunch of cool stuff. And unfortunately, if you have an automatic, you don't get the launch control, but you do still get burnout mode and anti-lag. Just very simple. Now, the con with doing this is that this is maybe not going to benefit you the most when it comes to gains, because they're kind of sending you a cookie cutter tune, and you're just going to send them the mods you have, and then they'll already have like a tune ready to go to email you, and then you download it into your own car. And then it's pretty much the same tune that like other cars are running, and it's not very, very, very specific to your car. And so it's always best for the tuner to actually be in person and see everything that's going on and do things accordingly with your car. So just keep that in mind. Now the third route is the route that most people know, that is taking your car to a dyno and meeting the tuner in person. This can range between anywhere between $400 to $700. It all depends. Are you boosted? Are you not? What kind of mods you're running? What are you looking for? How good your tuner is, etc. Your area, all that. This is the quickest way to do it, of course. You go there, you get tuned, and you drive the car back home. Now, this is the route I kind of wish I'd taken because of the e-tune. I wanted bigger pops and flames, but because they can't really be in person to like do that, my pops and bangs aren't really that loud, and they don't shoot hella far or anything, which I guess is a good thing, because then I'd probably be doing that shit all the time. But I'm sure a lot of YouTubers you guys watch, like Aaron Newman and shit, Aaron Newman, shout out to him though, he just got his G tuned, his twin turbo G, and he just made about 600 horsepower. Shout out to him, bro. He's been through so much, man. Like, dude, that story is crazy. But so once your car is tuned, however route you take, you're gonna have to ask for the maps, but everyone asks for them. Just don't forget, otherwise the tuner is not gonna give you maps, okay? So for example, say map 1 is my performance map. I'm gonna hold down set, and then we're gonna push cancel one time, and then you're gonna see that blink once. See how set blinked one time? That means I'm on map 1. Now let's say map 2 is valet mode. All right, so I'm gonna click 1, 2, and it's gonna blink twice. Now I'm in valet mode. And then same thing, my fuel economy mode in this car is map 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm in fuel economy mode. It's very simple. Now, if you have a custom steering wheel, you're gonna have to figure out how to wire this in still. Some people, they'll just have it hanging somewhere, which is kind of ratchet, and that's why I don't really like aftermarket steering wheels too much. I feel like it compromises too much practicality for a daily driver. But now to activate burnout mode, there's people around, so I'm not really trying to do that right now. But all you do is just hold down the brake and gas, and I believe it uses the ABS module to balance the brakes for you, and it'll make it super, super easy to do a burnout. Like, if you thought it was easy before, it's gonna be like a piece of cake now. Definitely notice the difference. Very, very easy to do, really sick burnouts. It's really cool. I don't want to do it too much though. I'm not trying to go through tires left and right, but yeah. Now to activate anti-lag, you're gonna want to floor it and then hold cancel at whatever RPM you want. Say you want to do anti-lag at 3,500 RPMs, you rev it to 3,500 RPMs. This only works while you're driving, unfortunately, but you rev it to 3,500 RPMs, and then you hold cancel while you're giving it full throttle, and then it'll go boop, 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 boop. And just to show you a rev limiting map like valet mode, let's put it in valet mode. This is what happens. Yeah, sounds cool. And then it also won't let the car rev anymore. It'll always stop the car from revving over a certain RPM, and the car will not go over 40 miles an hour. It's a really unfortunate and funny story. I actually ended up hitting something in the road. I think it was a tire, and I was doing like 60, and it just ripped my lip off completely. And I'm kind of sad, and I went back for it. It was destroyed. I ran over it. It was cracked, and pieces were broken. I could not save it, unfortunately. And I literally got to drive that only like a few days with the lip, and then now it's gone. I am pretty sad about it, not gonna lie. I would say as far as gains go, I definitely noticed a night and day difference after the tune. My tuner apparently does about 270 to 275 wheel horsepower with these mods and everything after he tunes it, which is pretty good, because that means for the crank we're doing about 300 horsepower, which is excellent, and I'm very happy with that number. Obviously, if you want like the best numbers possible, you want to get it dyno tuned, If you need a more budget-friendly option, you gotta mail your ECU in and get it tuned that way. So it's all up to you and what you prefer and what goals you're trying to get out of your G or Z. Overall, I do say I'm very happy with my tune. I definitely recommend it once you get these supporting mods on here. Once you get an exhaust, intake, platinum spacer, all those supporting mods, and you're good for a tune. Obviously, if you go boosted, you have to tune. There's no way around that. Otherwise, your car is not going to run right and your engine's going to blow up after you just spent thousands of dollars and hours of labor putting your car together. That's not going to be fun. So, but yeah, I hope I covered everything. Comment down below if I missed anything or any of your guys' inputs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.